Alright, hello and welcome back after a long hiatus to our Sunday Shenanigans live stream. We are all very ready to get back into the swing of things and play some Dungeons and Dragons. I am DM Wolf's Fox, your Foxy DM for the evening, and I am so glad that we can be back with you all. It's been a long month, and I know I am very happy to be back in the DM seat for you all. Some announcements before we start. My DM Wolf's Fox Twitter has now crossed 700 followers. Thank you to everyone. I love every single person who has joined my little corner of the TTRPG family on Twitter, and I look forward to all of the continuing conversations that we have. There is currently an AMA post pinned to the top of my Twitter. If you have any questions you would like to ask your Dungeon Fox, feel free to go over there and ask it away. I will continue answering questions there until about Wednesday. Also, if you haven't, please follow Tim and Ryan's Twitter at Team Effort Games. I really enjoy the fact that they are half of this D&D stream, and you will occasionally see Bork and I also on their channel playing games like Fall Guys and Phasmophobia. They stream a lot more often than we do, so go ahead and give them some love, follow them on Twitter, follow their Twitch stream, and enjoy them. They are hilarious. Also, this coming Thursday, you will get the rare chance to see my face live on Twitch as I join a bunch of awesome TTRPG family members on Midlife Dice's Twitch channel. I will be a part of their About DM Time roundtable, going over the topic Ending a Campaign. I am very nervous and so very excited to be online with a lot of amazing other DMs, talking shop, and sharing our ideas and experiences. Now, I am so excited to get back to player introductions. I have 3 amazing people at this digital table with me, and this game wouldn't have the same shenanigans without them. So, at the top, we have Bork DM.
Hello. I am Bork DM, or DM Bork. Twitter wouldn't let me have it one way or the other. I'm playing Derek. Plucky Archer.
Alright. Next, we have It's Your Boy Rage.
Hello, it is me. It is Ryan. I am playing good old elf, Círdan. Yay, yay. Good for me. We all love it, and we love to see you, and let's have some fun tonight.
I had the sickness crud, and now he has the sickness crud. So I know you're excited to be here, right, Ryan? It's not just your voice.
Very excited.
Okay. I promise to make you have fun and hopefully not make you talk 1,000 times more than you should. Last, we have Team Effort Games at Twitter on the handle, but we know him as Tim.
Yo, it's Tim. I play Toka, half-orc sorcerer.
Okay.
Very fun.
Yay! So, it's been a month, y'all.
It has.
And my lungs still ain't 100%, but we're gonna go with it tonight because I can't not have D&D anymore. To help refresh everyone's memory, I'm going to go into a little bit of a recap. So far in the Essentials kit, plus all of our amazing extra Ko-fi things, we started the adventure back in Phandalin, where you picked up 3 quests. You are supposed to go to Umbrage Hill, which you did, and you fought a manticore, you fought a gazer, and you brought back the herbalist to the town. And you all had a moment where you weren't too sure if the person you brought back was dangerous or not. So you returned to Phandalin, and you had this moment where Adabra and the 3 of you were outside of Town Hall, where Harbin Wester, who is in charge of the job board, in charge of town, would not open the door for you all. And you started to wonder if Adabra was the dragon in disguise. But never fear, you all went to the tavern, and our dear Toka had a dream. And in this dream, he saw the terrifying young white dragon with pale blue crystalline eyes gazing at him. So, with Adabra having nice brown eyes, that suspicion was taken care of. And you made your way to the second quest that you have, Gnomengarde. You went to this clan of reclusive rock gnomes, where you first met the cook staff, who really didn't want to talk to you a whole lot. And they sent you on to the other side of the waterfall to find two gnomes. And there you found Dabbledob and Fibblestib, who informed you that their kings are going through a little bit of madness. These two will give you gnomish devices to help fight off the dragon, as you were requested to come find. If the three of you would go through and figure out why gnomes have gone missing from the caves, and see if you can help with the king's madness. And this is where we've ended off. Also, to refresh your memory, you still have one other quest that you took off of the quest board, which was to go to the Dwarven excavation, which would be after this. If you survive. We'll see. I've never done a TPK, but you never know. It's a new day. It's been a month. We'll see what happens. So, we are no longer in Phandalin, so let me change over to some lovely cave noises, because that is where we're at. Oofda.
What are the gnomes' names again? Dabbledown.
Fibblestib.
You would like...
Fibblestib.
You just want me to butcher them again. It's all good. The one that is to the left here is Fibblestib. The one that is to the right is Dabbledob.
Okay. Well, they want to. I mean, Fibblestib. Did you want to lead us to your king, your mad king? Is that what? Show us
we
the
have
way.
To, like, search around the caves, don't we? Or
Yes. So part one was to figure out why gnomes have been disappearing. And then part
spooky.
two is to take care of their mad king.
Because don't they like to party across the bridge at night or whatever?
Yes.
So what time of day is it right now?
It is, let's see, you guys, I do believe, arrived early morning-ish, about 10 o'clock. You've been in here about an hour, so 11-ish.
Okay. So, like, we can't just, like, go look for the nighttime activities right now. Should we just, like, look around for the king or something, or?
Do you
That's
say
what I'm
that in
thinking.
front of these guys?
Yeah, I guess I'm just, like, thinking out loud to Dirk and Searden.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up for finding the mad king.
All right. Fibblestib and Dabbledob hold up, their lovely white jacket with one sleeve and offer it to you, as they did have this last time and offered it to you to take. This lovely vestige of sanity.
Straight jacket.
Yes. They do have a straight jacket, if you wish. They explain to you that their kings would be most likely in their bedroom. They haven't been seen in the throne room very recently, and that it would probably be very, very hard to get into the bedroom without, a reason for an audience. But they do offer to take you to the throne room if you want to go and investigate in there.
Yeah, sure. We might as well start there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay. Then move the map a little bit. They say follow us. I need to get the select tool. There we go. So they take you down or up these stairs. And take you over to a very large set of double doors. On these double doors, you would see various designs, mostly of cogwheels, of strange crystals, and very interesting gnomish designs. They knock lightly, no one answers, and they push their way in to the throne room. You may go on in. Okay. Fibblestib, who is behind you, Círdan, kind of looks at you with your crazy hair and asks, "Are you of gnomish descent? You're quite tall, but I love your hair. How'd you get it that color? It's fantastic."
Oh, thank you. I've been I've been living in the woods too long. I guess my hair is starting to grow like the ground.
He pulls his hair, like, to show you that it's all different colors, all different lengths, mostly blacks, grays, and just colors of explosions that have happened around him. But it does not look good. He's like, "Do you like my hair?" He's very interested in you. Dabbledob kind of just rolls her eyes and comes over to Dirk and Toka. She introduces you as, "This is the throne room. There are the thrones of our dearest kings, Korbaz and Nurkli, and I would like you all to make me perception checks, please."
Oh my gosh.
That'll be a 9.
13.
Okay.
I am not screwing around. That is a 20. So it's 26.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah.
Bring on those nat 20s. Now, before we get too far into the game, I also want to remind you that we do have our Google Doc up that shows, all the goodies.
Oh, nice.
So there is still a automatic nat 20 for each of you. Toka, you have 2 advantages you can call on. Círdan and Dirk, you both have 1. Toka, you also still have a 1d6 DM inspiration, so remember that as well.
What does that work on? Like
So
a
that
skill
means
check?
you can add a 1d6 to either an attack or a skill check.
Okay,
Sweet.
cool.
And there's still 3 animal cruelties. So, just a nice little reminder, as Círdan, you are like ignoring this gnome, and your eyes are just going everywhere. This room looks like it once was maybe a bear cave, and it kind of smells that way too. It does not smell super well in here, but you can kind of tell that this lovely dais in the middle where the thrones are was very carefully and lovingly carved. And as your eyes go past the dais, you notice something that no one else can see. I'm going to add it to your guys' thing. You see there's that nice little S there. There's a secret door in the stonework. For Toka and Dirk, you two aren't focused as much on the environment, rather than your eyes are going to those two eyesores of a throne. Both of those thrones are made of scrap metal. It seems that their kings sit on thrones of iron and steel that has been badly bent together to roughly form a chair and has gnomishly been fused together.
It's like a super cheap iron throne.
It is. Like, the points haven't even been softened. It is a danger waiting to happen, especially for royalty. So those are what you guys see.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. Hey guys, do you see that? Do you see that to the right of the terrible seats that I think I see?
The wall?
Get a little closer. I think there's something else there.
I just see a wall. What are you talking about?
It's a wall.
Oh, okay. I now that I'm closer, I see what you're talking about.
It's a wall.
It's
I
still
think
a
it
wall.
might be something secret. Maybe a door?
Cyrdan,
Don't see it?
you put your hand up to this cold stone. It's slightly damp against your fingers as the precipitation drips over your fingertips, and you just give a light touch, and the stone moves, almost like it's on wheels, backwards about half an inch.
Oh.
Cold air rushes towards you. It smells kind of musty in there, but it is indeed a secret door.
Okay.
And now the other two can see it. And the gnomes are like, "What are you doing? You broke the wall. How do we fix that? You broke the wall." And they're just staring at you in horror as you have moved the wall that they did not know could move.
All right. Then I'll push as far in as I can, I guess,
Okay.
so we all can enter.
All right.
I agree.
Okay. Not a wall.
You take your hands and you push. It's a little stiff, but you push it out of the way and it slides to the side, leaving way into a tunnel. Let me move the thing for you. And on the other end, it looks like stone. Go ahead and roll me investigation with advantage.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, investigation. That is 18 plus 2, so that is 20.
Knowing that this was a secret door on this end, you decide that it only makes sense that it's a secret door on the other end as well. And you go up and investigate, and indeed, there's another door on the other side. Please roll me a perception check as you have come up to the other door.
Okay. It's 22.
Okay.
You waste them all in the beginning. Oh my gosh, you're not fighting anyone. It's over.
You can hear. Do you speak Gnomish by chance?
I have to imagine. Let me-
Let me look at your character sheet. We ain't giving no freebies here.
I know here, I'm looking.
Nope, you do not. You hear high-pitched talking.
You didn't
And
take your Duolingo classes.
you did not take your Duolingo classes in Gnomish.
The Duolingo owlbear will destroy you.
Yeah, I
But
don't
you
know what
hear-
that means. That's okay.
It's alright, don't worry about it.
You hear sounds on the other side.
That was very spooky.
Hey guys, come to this door and check out these noises. See if you can hear them. I'll move out of the way. They sound like they're either having a really good time or a really, really bad time.
You're not sure. Okay. So, are you opening the door is the question I get to ask you.
I know I'm not opening the door, but I'll be here in support of anyone else that feels like they should.
I will do it.
Alright. Go ahead and describe to me what you're doing. Are you pushing it all the way? Are you
I am
cracking
going
it?
to just crack it open as slightly and quietly as I can.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check, please.
Yep.
I think it was me.
That's a 19 on the die, plus 6 is 25.
Okay. That is a nice number.
Uh-huh.
As you crack open the door, just slightly, you can see there is a gnome wearing a crown, a scrap metal that is as precariously put together as the thrones that were in the other room. You can currently see that he doesn't look so good. He has this crazed look in his eye, and he is mumbling to himself, and he is kind of just pacing back and forth in a circle. That's all you can see from there. Did you want to push it open a little more?
I am going to relay what I've seen to my party members.
Okay.
Tell them there's a crazy little gnome with a scrap metal crown, jabbering to himself incessantly.
This will all make
Wait.
sense to you in a minute. I promise. It's hilarious.
He sounds very he sounds mad from here. I can hear him all the way from here.
He sounds bananas.
Is quite, yes. Alright, I'm
what-
going to
Do you think
try-
we need to get the stray jacket from one of the gnomes and see if we can't get him in that and talk to him?
Yeah, and like, is anyone able to speak Gnomish? Or
Nope.
let's see, I don't know if I have anything that lets that happen.
We have 2 gnomes with us.
You can see. Do you turn around and look at them?
Yes, I
You
do.
can see that they are like using their fingers to make L's, and they are imagining how they're going to fix the wall. And one of them has a little notepad and a little quill and is drawing designs into it.
Get
And
one
the
more.
other one's shaking their head no, and takes a notepad and does something else with it and hands it back. And you can just see them processing that you broke their minds by breaking this wall. It is a security defect. They must fix it.
Well, they were okay. Can I remember their names? And I don't want to be. Hey guys, do you remember any?
or
I was gonna
whatever.
say fiddlesticks. Do you remember their? Do you remember their names, guys? I say it quietly so they don't hear me.
Like Dibbledob and Fibblestib.
Dibbledob. Okay. I turn around and ask Dibbledob. I go, Dibbledob, do you still have that straight jacket? I think we found your Mad King.
He points to She points to herself. Dabble Dob points to the guy next to him. Fibble Stib points to you. Tree Guy.
All right, guys. I don't think these guys are gonna help us with the Mad King at all.
She'll come forward and say, "What is it that you need?"
He's in there.
So you said we needed to find your Mad King. We found him, but we don't.
You have
don't
to
necessarily...
fix the Mad King.
Well, maybe we can fix the Mad King with your help, but we need you to translate so we can understand what he's saying.
Okay. She squeezes by all y'all. and kind of squats next to the door and looks at you guys like, what do you want me to say?
Well, what I think we need to do is, don't you think we need to catch
Tell
him?
us what he's saying first.
Yeah.
She's listening and says, shape changer. Bad shape changer. Missing gnomes. Shape changer eat gnomes. Gnomes not safe. We're safe. Glue safe. And she looks at you guys. What is glue?
A sticky adhesive used to bind things together.
She looks at you like, that's brilliant. I need some glue for my stuff. And she kind of just hands you the straitjacket and takes out some notes and start making notes again.
Okay.
Well,
Do we have a plan?
maybe we may not have to if he may not be, dangerous. We might just be able to talk to him.
He's got a crown made of sharp metal on his head.
Are you ready to go in?
I mean, I'm behind all you guys, so.
As long as I'm not first, I'm ready.
Fine.
All right.
So what is the oh dear. What's the plan?
In the other part, on the eastern side of this room, you see another king wearing the same jagged metal crown and patchwork cloak. He is literally glued to his chair and restrained. And you see him just rocking in the chair back and forth, having a good old time. He is stuck.
Was that the shape shifter?
Do you
That's
ask
what you guys
that?
are thinking?
Do they
That's what I'm
look the
asking.
same?
They do not look the same.
So there's your two kings for the two thrones.
Indeed. And this room contains all the trappings of a nicely appointed gnome bedroom. You can see that it's very much well decorated compared to the other gnomes. There are some tapestries of medium to high-end quality. There is a nicer looking bed instead of, a hole in the wall to sleep on. There's also a chest next to the bed. So, these two gnomes see you enter. And Fibblestib comes in with you and gives a nice big bow to both of them. And the one closest to you, she addresses, "Oh, good King Korbaz, it is nice to see you standing." And she looks over to King Nokeli and goes, It's nice to see you are still alive, sir." And Nokeli kind of gives a nod and goes, "It's been interesting. Look, I can rock back and forth and I won't fall out of my chair."
Right.
We
That's
understood
very
that?
cool.
Yes, that was in common.
Okay.
Okay, you want us to fix your king. Which one is the... They both seem broken.
Oh, goodness. She did not like that. Fibblestib kind of points to the one you're right next to, Korbaz, who is back to muttering to himself and looking at you all very concerned, and is kind of coming over to get in each of your faces, or as high as he can to each of your faces, looking you over, trying to make sure you are not a shape changer, as he keeps poking and prodding each of you, going, shape, do you have a shape? Shape changer. There's a shape changer. Have you seen it? Have you killed it? Oh, we are not safe.
Ooh.
Insert crazy laugh there.
Where have you seen this shape changer?
It roams the hallways. Danger! Danger! This is why we keep the room safe. Door locked, nor Kelly glued. Cannot be in danger if cannot leave room.
How much of a lock? You just push the thing in, guys. Anyways, I guess we could go search for him in the hallways.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So, Fibblesib comes back out. Excuse me. And the king looks at all of you. You take care of Shape Changer? Make the place safe? Keep gnomes safe?
Sure,
Yeah.
will do.
Okay. And he starts pushing you through the secret door again. Must go,
I guess
must
it's
be
that
safe.
time to leave.
He's not very strong, so he's pushing you as much as he can.
Okay, I guess I'll move out.
Okay. Now this door pushed into the room. Are you leaving also, Dirk? Are you staying for a little more time?
Nope, I'm out.
Okay. As you leave, he slams the door shut, and you hear the terrible screeching of wood and metal being dragged across the stone floor. Must make it safe, you hear.
It's not a very big bad, guys.
Nope.
So. Alright, so.
Guess it's time to find this
Shapeshifter.
thing.
Okay, so. How would you like to proceed?
Well, we have to leave this room first.
Dabbledob and Fibblestib both look and talk at the same time. Do you need anything else from us?
Don't believe so.
Do you have a map?
Gnome needs no map.
Do I look like a gnome?
They look at each other and look at you and say no, as nicely as they can. You are not a gnome. Dabbledob takes out his notebook and tries to draw you a very quick and hastily written map. And on this map, it's mostly of the other side. So it has the throne room. It has their workshop with a big smiley face on it. South of the workshop, they have a big skull bones on it. Say, don't go there. And then they show their sleeping room, which has the gnomes with little Z's above its head. The waterfall and water. It shows a big mushroom and a fire around it where you know the cook room is. There the kitchen is. There is also a couple other rooms. One of them has what looks to be a crab in it. One of them has a crossbow or a cross. You can't exactly tell what that is from the drawing. There's also a room with a cask drawn on it. And at the bottom, it has, let's see, a big
Celebration.
sword. So it tells you that's where the guard post is.
Well,
Dabbledob and Fibblestib say, "We will be back in our laboratory if you need any further assistance," and start to walk off.
These gnomes are crazy, yo.
A little.
So,
what does the map say? Dirk, anything good?
It's pretty vague. Aside from the symbols. Hopefully it helps.
Okay. Is there a room that you think that the shapeshifter might be in from the symbols?
If it's a shapeshifter, I'm not sure we're gonna know. Because all these gnomes seem more than a little eccentric.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how we're gonna figure that out.
by exploration.
Apparently. Anyways.
What would you like to do?
Guess I'm following Dirk.
Just
I'm gonna follow Dirk.
check whatever room there is, I guess.
Yeah?
Okay.
Knock, knock.
This room on your map has money bag symbols on it.
Ooh.
The door is locked.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's a no.
Did you want to break inside, or do you want to continue on?
I'm guessing that's whatever vault they may or may not have of what they consider precious and valuable.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Not really my concern. Let's
We could just
go.
ask them later to open it up for us.
We can, yeah.
Okay.
So let's just go back this way.
You see that they're already back at their tables, tinkering away. One of them has up this drawing that they did of the throne room, and it looks like they're trying to put together metal pieces to make a makeshift door. So,
Should we ask them if we can get into that room, or should we just move on?
I mean, we can.
I asked this one closest to me if they can let us in this door over to the west.
roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That is a 13.
Dabbledob looks to you and says, "Why would you want our non-functional gnomish gizmos? Our treasury is precious metals and bits and bobs that we can use here in our workshop. Is there something you want to create?"
No, but we're looking around, and that's one of the places in the cave, so we just want to make sure we check out every spot.
He
that
pats his
includes
vest.
that door.
"Only I have key. No one's getting
Yes.
in there. It must be safe."
It must be safe, but how can you be sure?
He starts to second guess himself, and he's not quite happy that his precious knickknacks may not be safe. He nods and pulls out this very rusted iron key that's about 3 inches long. So it is ginormous in his hands. And he says,
Mhm.
very well. Make sure my knickknacks are safe. And he comes over and he opens up the door for you.
Sweet. I come up over here and I ask Dirk to go first.
Sure.
Sure? Okay. Let me open up the room for you. Inside is the most chaotic and ADHD nightmare of your life.
I believe it.
Okay. Whew. So, in this room, you can see, indeed, there is a jumbo, non-functional, gnomish pile of gizmos, loose gears, twisted bits of metals, scraps of things, all in the name of gnomish invention. This pile is so cluttered, there's no way to know what exactly you're looking at until you pick it up and actually physically look at it, because things are just strangely fused together, things are put inside of each other. This looks like a bomb went off and no one decided to clean up. It is just non-stop tokens of crazy bits and bobs.
Lovely.
So there's just actually nothing worthwhile in here at all.
Now, this is what you're seeing at the moment. Like, you could roll me checks.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
I'm also gonna look around.
I'm going to follow them.
What is the check that you would like for the looking around?
So there are a few things you could do. You all could roll me just a generalized perception to just see what things you notice. You could roll me a investigation if you're going to get nice and dirty and down into each of the different piles of gnomish goodies. Or you could you could use a detect magic if anyone has that to see
I
if they
do.
can find things. So,
I do, but I don't think it's worth wasting one for the day.
I am going to do investigation.
okay.
That is a nat 20.
I'm
Alright.
also gonna roll investigation,
I like these dice.
but I got a 7.
Okay.
These dice are great.
So, I will start with Toka first, since you have the lower number, and then I will go to you, Dirk. Syrinscape, if you want to roll something as well, please let me know.
I'm going to see what Dirk says.
Okay. So,
Did so
Toka,
well.
you are just very intrigued by some of the art pieces that you are finding. These gnomish inventions, so intricately tinkered out, fused together by fire, has turned into some very cool sculptural pieces that would make nice museum art for, contemporary artists. So you're looking at things like, this looks like a giraffe. This looks like a sunfish. And you're very intrigued by all the things that you're seeing versus the actual items that are there. Dirk, the piece that Toka's currently holding up has a pole sticking out of it. And it looks important. Like, most of the things in this room are tarnished and just aged. This pole sticking out of it is pristine and shiny. Roll me an Arcana check.
Me to roll Arcana.
Yes, you to roll Arcana.
Oh, great. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. It is a rod.
Okay.
Well,
Is
it's
the
a pole.
Stuck.
It's a pole collapsing.
Oh.
While holding this 10-foot pole, you can use an action to speak a command word and cause it to collapse into a 1-foot long rod for easy storage. The pole's weight doesn't change, and as an action you can speak a different command word and cause it to revert into a pole. However, the rod will only elongate as far as the surrounding space allows.
So it's a magic stick.
It's a magic stick.
The Fig Longer.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to take it out of this intricate statue and add it to your guys' loot?
Okay, is it like just kind of like vaguely stuck in the statue? Like
Yeah.
it just got dropped in there?
It's the draft. It's the neck. It looks like someone just stuck it in. You can easily pull it out.
I'm gonna take it out of there.
Alright. You take it out. You guys now have a pole collapsing. And I will add it to the group loot. Unless someone wants it.
No, I'm good. Group loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this room? If you want to spend some more time in here, we can. And you can roll me another investigation check.
Do you guys really think the shapeshifter's here? Be awfully close to the room.
It would be oddly close. Even.
What if it's pretending to be, can it shapeshift into like an item or no?
No idea.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Just move on.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Then we shall move on. Dabbledob keeps looking at you all, wringing his hands. Are my knickknacks safe? Is my materials good?
They look safe, as far as I can tell.
He gives an audible sigh.
Okay, I guess we go down the hallway then. Is that what you guys would like to do?
I guess.
Okay. As the three of you leave the room, he takes the key and locks it back up and puts it back into his vest.
So... don't feel like scrambling up and down a cliff.
Okay.
What are these?
Alright, this is the room that had the skull in it. In this room, I would need you all to make a perception check, please.
Oh, that's a 6.
14 plus 6. So 20.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's slowly going down.
Then, who had the nice big number? That was...
Ryan had a
Ryan.
20.
Alright. Dirk, is that where you're standing?
Yeah, I didn't want to get any closer to what was like possible spinning death blades. I don't know.
Okay.
They look like fans.
This room is
Made out of
lightly
murder.
obscured by the mist from the waterfall. There are 2 very large bladed devices that have sharp blades in this room. You, Dirk, need to make a dexterity save as you get closer because you did not notice these blades.
Oh no.
But Cyrdan, you did, so I will allow you to shout out to him so he can have advantage on this dex save if you wish.
Watch out! Dirk, watch out!
I don't know how good that. It's 12
Oh no.
with advantage. It was a
Remember
3
you have-
and an 8.
You have that auto roll 20 too,
Mm-hmm.
don't you?
You do have an
This-
auto 20.
This is true.
Do you want to use it?
Can I burn my other advantage to roll one more time? Is double advantage
I will. It's not,
a thing?
but I will allow it. Since you're not using your nat 20, I will allow you to use your other advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's way better. It's a 19 on the die.
Okay.
It's a 23.
You watch as there is a large blade that comes straight towards your chest, and as Cyrdan calls out to you, you jump backwards. Now aware that there are two giant spinning bladed mechanisms in this room. Cyrdan,
Why would they have this?
you also had a high enough check to know that there is a nice copper rod sticking out of the wall here.
Okay. Can I look up above me and see if there's anything spinning or any blades are gonna fall if I pull this rod?
No, there's nothing else in this room except those two large fans.
Okay, well then I'll pull the rod.
Okay. You pull the rod, and the blades take a moment. They slow down, and they eventually do come to a screeching halt. These metal fans definitely need some WD-40 as they screech and scream as they come to a dead stop. Now, as you pull down on the rod, you also notice that it's slowly starting to rise again.
Oh yay.
Are you going to try
Okay.
making it through the room?
Does either of you have mage hand?
I got
Oh,
mage
there's-
hand.
We also have a pole that extends up to how long? 20 feet
10
or
feet.
60?
10 feet. It's a 10-foot pole, but it won't, like, if you hold it against a wall that's only 2 feet away, it won't go the 10 feet. It will only move the 2
It'll only
feet.
extend. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, so hold on.
mage
So,
hand lasts for a minute.
But if I let go of the, how long does it take when I let go of the rod? How long does the blade just instantly start going, or does it take
No,
a second for the
It's taking a second.
like how long? Like long enough?
Okay.
So we have to
As
go.
you watch, it takes about a full minute for the blades to start back up again.
Can you crawl under them?
No.
Okay. Can you step over them?
Like if they're stopped, you can just simply walk through, like, around them. Like, that's not going to be a problem. If the blades are going, there's no way to, like, avoid them.
But it's not going to take us a minute to walk 20 feet across this room.
No, it's
No.
not.
So what I'm saying is the second I let go of this rod, even if it starts moving, am I able to step over the blade at that slow speed and get across the room? That's
What?
what I'm thinking about doing.
Once you guys pull that rod, you have a full minute for it as the blade stop to get over to the other side, which is no problem.
So
Oh,
we have time.
okay.
Okay.
You have
Why
time.
do they have these?
I'll hold the rod, you guys cross, and then I'll cross after I let go.
Roll me an investigation check. Dirk?
Or the why they have these?
Yeah.
That's 15.
Up in the ceiling, it looks like there's a metal tube of some sort with copper wires coming out of it that goes into the rock up above.
What the hell?
And it kind of glows when the fans are going.
For power?
The hell?
How is it for power if the power... It doesn't matter.
So,
Would you guys like to cross while I hold this?
Sure.
I would love to.
okay. So,
A quick aside. So you're telling me gnomes have hydroelectric power and they're not sharing it with the rest of the world?
It can't be, right? I mean... Oh, I see what you're saying. I get...
Out of character here.
Would
I
like to
mean, you
cross,
haven't seen a
Toka?
single light bulb in this entire
No.
facility.
But
so,
there's light coming from the wires you said.
yes. In this
Damn.
one room.
This one room is the only room they have lights for, but there's death blaze, so
Yes,
screw
you
it.
guys can move across.
Sweet. I
Okay.
move across.
This is wild.
Gnomes, man, I tell you what.
Gnomes are a thing.
Okay. So,
How sketch is this bridge? I don't
it
like that laugh.
is an interesting looking bridge. There is.
Okay.
Alright. It is a 35 long rope bridge. The cliff on either side is about 20 feet to the top of the water. There's a lot of mist, and the rope is quite saturated from all of the precipitation that is in this area. You are able to cross it, but it's definitely not something you want to rush across, as it is swinging gently from just the light breeze coming through the cavern. But you can cross it.
Super safe. Anyways,
Are gnomes known for safety?
nope.
No. Alright. So. Okay. You each take your time, your hands grabbing hold of the ropes as it swings more violently with each step you take across. But both Cyrdan and Dirk made it across safely, and you're watching Toka cross now. This big, large half-orc. Definitely a much larger size than the gnomes that usually use this bridge.
By the first time he's gotten a shower in weeks, huh?
Oh,
Ayo.
that's a low blow.
Okay.
Harsh, dude.
So,
Onto this room.
Yes.
as you enter this area, you hear in chirpy gnomish sounds.
Okay.
And then again in
That's the
common,
thing.
who goes there?
There's just two of
You
them.
guys are pausing, so I now need you to roll for initiative.
Oh, no.
You did not speak. You did not answer.
Dun, dun, dun.
You are obviously shape changers.
No.
Roll
hold
for
on.
initiative.
I rolled a 9.
Roll a 10.
I got a 12.
Okay. Excellent. Let me get some battle music up. Oh boy, guys.
Oh boy.
Alright, and they got that. So, before I switch the music over, Dirk, you do have the top of the round here. So, is there anything you want to do, or? You see them reaching for their crossbows.
Did they say you must be shape changers?
They did.
I said, hey, I thought there was only one shape changer. There's two of us here. 3. I point towards Toka.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, my best one. It isn't. Or wait. No. Oh no, that's a 10. You know, I'm gonna just use that 20 so we don't get stuff full of arrows.
No.
What?
DC 10 was it.
Oh, good.
They're gnomes, my dude. They're gnomes.
Wait, well, that's right.
These guys are not the most. They're on guard duty for a reason.
That's not good.
So
how is that good?
Ola goes, he makes a good point. There are 3 of them. Pa goes, yeah, and it's speaking. I don't think a shape changer will speak. And they kind of look at you guys. Would a shape changer speak?
I have no idea.
Idea?
I hope not. That'll make my job a lot easier.
They put their crossbows back down. One of them points themselves. I am Pog. The other, the male goes, I am Pog. The female goes, I am Ula. We are supposed to attack shape changers, but obviously if you can talk, maybe that means you're not a shape changer. What are you doing in our home?
We are now looking for the shape changer.
And to try and fix your king.
They look very worried. Our poor kings. Who knows if they're eaten? Who knows if they're sleeping? We haven't seen them in so long.
Oh, they're alive. We just saw them.
They look very, very shocked and surprised and happy. We must go see them in the throne room. We must tell them how happy we are that they're out. And they kind of disappear from your guys' sight.
Maybe you should stay on guard duty.
Oh, I suppose that's right.
Let us know if the shape changer comes around. Make a loud noise.
Apparently my mute button on my stream deck isn't working. I apologize, everyone. Ooh. So. They're like, you guys are very wise. We shall stay on guard duty. Good luck!
Okay. Have you... No, never mind, no. As you were.
They give you a little salute.
Averted.
Okay, I salute lazily back, I guess.
Let's keep going.
So.
I hope we don't bump into more guards.
You know to talk faster.
Alright.
Or talk faster, I suppose. Is Toka coming? Where'd he go?
I got lost.
He went down one hall.
He was upset with the joke I made.
Okay.
You do smell nicer, though, I have to say.
Well, thank you.
Are we sniffing each other? Is that our thing now?
It's canon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like to smell the flowers.
It's just... All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
all right. You know what? All right. That's fine.
There is...
A rose by any other name and all that. Oh, Toka.
There is a very large room to the right that
What does
has...
the map say?
That is the room that has a barrel on it.
Okay, it's that checks out.
This room contains 12 40-gallon barrels set into wide alcoves. Each barrel is secured by wooden braces. The barrels in the south alcove have been tapped with wooden spigots. 2 of those barrels are half full, and 2 are nearly empty.
What do you think is in them?
None of the barrels look odd, do they, by any chance?
I mean,
You gotta
guess I
roll
could-
for me.
That would be perception,
Investigation, if you're
investigation.
getting up in
Okay.
there.
+2.
Let's get up in there.
That's 15.
Is it these 4 that are
The south. The south.
the south?
These ones are the party barrels that are mostly used.
Okay, hold on. Just if you're gonna try and drink anything, make sure it's not like
I'm looking for a shapeshifter.
something. Okay, fair enough.
This is where you'd want to hide because if they're coming in here to get the booze, that's when you get them.
That's
You, sir, have
smart.
just earned yourself a DM inspiration token for being a smarty pants. Roll me another
Awesome.
investigation check at advantage.
Can we get a big wrinkle in the chat for Syrden?
What does the advantage mean? Did I roll 2?
You roll again and take the higher number. Yep.
And it's investigation?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's 18 plus 2. That one's 8 plus 2. So I'm going to take, obviously, the one 8 plus 18 plus 2.
The dirty 20. You're looking around this room, walking, investigating each of the barrels, and you have that sixth sense. Just tingling as you look at the 4 barrels to the north. You can't tell, but you just get this feeling that these ones in the north are making your little tingly fingers twitch a little bit.
Okay. Hang on. So I'm going to back up
Okay.
here. So let me check something. Okay. So I'm going to back up to like here.
Okay.
Can I detect magic with one spell on all 4 of these, or do I have to individually do?
Detect magic is more of like an area of effect type thing. Last I checked.
And
Because it says up to 30 feet, correct? So I am.
it's going to tell
20 feet
you
away.
if a barrel is magical, not if it's a creature.
Sense a presence of magic within 30 feet of you, so it's not like just a single item. It will show you a multitude of items.
But before you cast it, I'm letting you know, as a caster, you'd understand that it would be looking to see if the wine inside is magical, if the barrel itself is magical. Detect
If the
magic.
nails or the straps are holding the barrel together are magical.
Yeah, it wouldn't tell you if it's a shape changer, though, as that would be like a detect monster type thing.
But okay, so a shape changer is not magical.
It
Well,
is
See, the way that
I get
detect
what you're
magic
saying.
works.
I get what you're saying but like if the band is magical, now if I came up to the band and then stabbed the thing, would they
you
not
just
feel
stabbed
that?
a magical band.
Yes, but if
The
it
shape
was
changer
for
itself, the detect magic is detect magical auras and items and the like, not for creatures.
okay, so Toka, do you by any chance have the ability to detect anyone magical? As in,
I just have detect magic, like it's the same spell you have.
okay,
As far as I know, yeah, that's all I have.
Okie dokie.
I mean, if you want to cast it, you can. But I don't want you to,
Well,
like,
it's gonna be a
waste
waste.
yeah, I don't want you to waste a spell.
You can also ritual cast detect magic,
But
meaning it just takes some time, but it doesn't use a spell slot.
Yeah. So would you like to do a ritual casting?
Where's the ritual? Where does that show up? Oh, I see.
So ritual casting, it's an
And then
R next
purify.
to your spell.
Mine doesn't have that.
If you go to
Is it-
actions and then under other, it says ritual spells. I mean, yes, I guess I could.
All right.
Might as well if it's not going to take a spell slot.
Paint me a pictures. Cyrdan, what does your ritualistic casting look like? Do you do the hokey pokey? Do you sit there and do magic fingers for 10 minutes? What is your ritual?
I probably would sit down and, like I would in a field or next to a tree, and cross my legs together. Maybe cross my arms, cross my chest this time because I'm really determined to find something. Close my eyes, take deep breaths for about a minute or so while I use all my energy to remove it from my body and to detect the magic around me.
That is absolutely lovely. So Toka and Dork, you watch as Cyrdan just sits and relaxes and lets his magical essence take over the room, searching for something magical, hoping to spark something in this room. Now, as I already said, unfortunately, what you're looking for is not magical, it's a monstrosity. But it's definitely one of those northern barrels, I will give you that. Which eeny, meeny, miny, mo would you like to try to get to reveal its shape?
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Um.
I'm gonna just shoot it.
Okay.
Roll me an
Do it.
attack.
Oh, great. That'll be a 10.
You
Rolled
watch
very badly.
as your arrow releases from your longbow, and it makes a little tink as it hits the face of the cask and bounces back, skittering on the stone floor back towards you.
Oh, did it ruin my arrow or no?
No.
Lovely. I'll use it again. This one.
Okay, roll me an attack.
That is the same 10.
Again. Thunk. This time the arrow does break.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. Well, I'm gonna back up to you.
Okay.
I'm just
Back
going
up,
down
and then
the
I'm
line.
gonna shoot. I'll shoot my boomerang at that one.
Oh, you what?
Boomerang.
The boomerang you got rid of.
That's what I thought. Why is it still in my thing?
Oh, Becca, I hope you're here, because this is yours, baby girl.
And
All
why
right.
does it say? Why does it say boomerang?
No. I have to narrate this. You don't get to
God.
just walk over this.
Oh, this is a thing.
This is a thing. This is a
thing.
This is a thing someone paid for because we could not let this go, my dude. So, you open up your backpack.
Bruh.
And inside your backpack, with your potions of healing, with your rations, next to your blanket, you see a wooden boomerang. You could have swore you got rid of this boomerang. You pull it out and you hold it in your hands, and it feels warm to the touch. This boomerang looks as if the wood has been petrified and hardened. The cracks along the grains of the wood have this very low red and orange glow to it, almost like the embers of a dying forge. This is your boomerang, as it has your markings on it. It is the boomerang you carved from a tree when you were living in the forest. This is your boomerang back into your backpack, where it rightly belongs after you discarded it. For what? You discarded it for a short sword. I need you to take 3 points of fire damage
Oh,
as you are holding your boomerang and it is mad at you.
I fired the boomerang. Hey, it came back.
Your boomerang has come back. Now, your boomerang is a +1 weapon now. +1 to attack. +1 to your damage. And that's all you know for the moment. This is your boomerang. It's back.
Okay.
And it's mad at you. So, what are you going to do now that you're holding your boomerang back in your hands?
Need to walk back to that room with the big blades and throw the boomerang in there. If it's gonna keep hurting me. I'm not throwing this thing. Guess I'll put it back in my bag. Wait till the next fire.
As you put it back into your bag, you hear just... Oh, that's not the right ooh. It has a ghost sign. It should be the scary ooh.
Adult.
Thank you. Thank you, Phasmo. Love it. As you put it back in, you hear this haunting. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, next fire we get it. We're burning that.
You hear from your backpack a little crickling sound, and a little smoke rises up as you put it back in your backpack, and you guys are not saying nice things to it. A little tiny smoke trail
I don't give a crap. It's just a boomerang.
is trailing up from your backpack now.
Okay, so I guess
Dude,
I'll
I
take.
think it's on fire.
Guess I'll take the boomerang out of my backpack.
Alright, you take it back out, and you see that it was singeing your blanket in rage.
Awesome. So I guess I'll use my mending cantrip, and I'll mend my blanket.
Perfect. No problems there. You are able to mend your blanket back to perfect woolly health.
And now I'm going to take the boomerang and place it over on this barrel that I, for some reason, cannot click now.
1, 2, 3,
2.
or 4. 2. Okay. You just go and set it on top? Or do you throw it at it?
No, I don't want it coming back.
You go and set it on top. Okay. The barrel's doing nothing. Your boomerang's currently doing nothing.
Okay.
What y'all doing now?
It's okay, you're in shooting range.
Of shooting the boomerang.
Oh,
The
I'm
barrel.
going to shoot this one, but you're kind of in the way.
I move
Thank
over
you.
to you.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
let's try this again. And I shoot at the barrel numero uno since the boomerang's sitting on the second one.
Okay.
That is a 13 hit.
Yes. Your arrow shoots into the barrel, and a nasty goo is coming from it.
That's not ale, but then again, I don't know what they're keeping in these barrels.
It is a dark color. It's not red wine, you know that for sure. It has a very earthy smell as it's now seeping onto the stone floor and pooling.
Okay, it's a lager. Got it. Okay. I guess I'll shoot number 2.
Okay?
That's a 16.
Your arrow goes into the barrel completely, and more of the same earthy, dark purple ooze is coming out, dripping onto the floor.
Why is it? Okay, this is odd. They're gonna think we're just wrecking things.
But it's definitely got to be up there because I can sense it. Can sense something bad's there.
Well, we're going off of a hunch, just completely your hunch,
Aww.
and I hope it's right, because otherwise they might be a little bit upset that we're ruining their barrels.
You didn't puncture the other two though.
That's fair. I'm gonna try number 3 again.
Ruin them.
I'm gonna wreck it. That's
Okay, Ralph.
17.
Your arrow shoots through the front and out the back. This one's draining twice as much now.
Oh my god. Really? Alright, fine. 4 once again. I'm just burning arrows. That's a dirty 20.
You hear a squealing and screech as a tongue comes out from where the porthole is. And,
Oh, hey. Good job.
8 eyes are now awake, staring at you from the face of this barrel. Roll for initiative,
Oh,
y'all.
no. Can we get
11.
some dope combat music?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get some dope combat music as soon as I get everyone's initiative.
12.
Say that again, please. Oh, wait, never mind. It's on the thing. Got
Let's
it.
do that.
12.
Destiny's
11.
your Delway.
Purple or blue, my dudes?
Blue.
Alright.
Purple, blue.
So, for my
Dice
dice colors,
The dice with which she will murder us.
alright. So, at the top, we have Toka.
Oh, that's a noise.
Let's see. I am just gonna stand right where I'm at. I'm gonna cast Firebolt on that bad boy. I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get a non-natural 20.
Dirty 20.
Excellent. Dirty 20 will hit.
And then I'm gonna roll my damage, and that's 2 fire damage.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Toka?
I think that will be it.
Alright, next in the initiative, we have Cyrdan.
Cantrips can be done over and over and over, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Once
Okay.
a round, but you can do it multiple times.
Yes. I will try Sacred Flame.
Okay. So I will make a dexterity save of 14 or better. Let's see. That is a fail.
Okay. Does that mean I get to hit you, or I have to roll?
Yep. You have to roll a 1d8 for damage.
That's what I thought. I get my 8.
That was an 8?
No. I need to find my 8.
Got it.
Okay, here we go. It's 5.
5 points. All right. Between Toka's firebolt and Círdan's holy light, the mimic is cringing as its eyes have to deal with this brightness that has now come towards it twice, and it is screeching out at you as it is not happy that it is taking damage. Dirk.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot with the bow. Because that's what I do, yo.
That's what you do, alright?
The 19 was the 27
That will hit.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points, alright.
Also, what did my other arrow do? Because he never asked for damage on it. I was just shooting.
Oh! Please roll your damage for it.
Okay. That's 7.
Alright, an additional 7.
Did this thing just roll terribly or what?
Yes. It rolled a
Oh,
5 for
good.
initiative. So now it's
Good.
my turn.
Oh no.
It's going to move up. You watch as this cask opens its mouth, ripping itself in half as the wood creaks and makes terrible sounds as it opens up halfway. All the teeth, saliva, and just purple gums coming towards you all. Its long 2-foot purple tongue reaching out trying to lick what it can as it makes its way towards you all. It is now back to the top with Toka.
Oh good, it's slow.
Let's see. I'm gonna just go over towards the door to get closer or further away. I think I'm gonna do just another firebolt. It's
All right.
classic. That is an 8 to hit.
An 8 will not hit. So you reach out your hand to cast Firebolt, and it just... the fire comes out from your hand, but it doesn't have the same potency it usually does and does not reach the mimic. Which goes to Círdan's turn, unless you want to do anything else.
I'm good.
Alright, Círdan.
I guess I'll probably do the Sacred Flame again, because get a little bit more in. So I'm not
Okay.
going to approach him yet.
Oh no, have you not been seeing that? Bummer. Alright, what did you roll? Oh wait, nope, it's Dex. My apologies. It makes it this time. So you cast your holy light, and it shuts its eyes and rolls to the side, dodging out of the way, out of harm's reach. Then Dirk.
Okay, I'm going to... I don't know. You know, I'm just going to keep shooting this thing. I'm going to move this way first.
Okay.
I shot the bow. That's... oh dear. I'm going to guess an 11 does not do it.
It does not. You shoot
Boo.
your arrow, but it bounces off of its wooden side, making a thunk as it just does not penetrate its side. Alright. It is gonna come up next to you, Cyrdan. Remind me your AC, please.
18.
Ooh. You watch as its 3 rows of teeth come towards your arm to bite it, and you lift it out of the way just in time, letting it miss you completely. Toka.
Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Let's try a ray of frost. I'm just gonna move a little bit this way, maybe closer to the barrels, and then I'm gonna do ray of frost.
All right.
I'm gonna roll a dirty 20 to hit,
Nice.
Yeah.
and then I shall roll my damage, which is 7 cold damage.
Ooh. Alright, 7 cold damage. You watch as you shoot it in one of the eyeballs, and it frost opens and cracks.
Ooh.
It is screaming in pain, and it stumbles around a little bit, as you have done a lot of damage to this poor mimic.
Good.
Alright.
Ooh. This sucker might be down that close to being dead.
Man,
Let me see.
So that was Toka's turn. Cyrdan, your turn.
You know what? I think I'll save my spell, because I was going to do inflict wounds. But I'm not going to do that, because if it's close. I'll use my short sword to save the +2.
Alright.
And when it has the +4, that adds to the 20, correct? The D10.
Yes. Yes.
That's only 12.
So you use your...
That was with the 4.
Alright. For a total of 14?
No, for a total of 12.
For a total of 12, that does hit.
Sweet. So 6. So, ooh, a grand old 3.
Ooh.
Hey man, it's better than missing.
Yeah.
You poke its
Well, at least I had the
tongue
+2.
and jaw as it opens its mouth, giving you the perfect opportunity to do some internal damage. And it is not thrilled that you gave it a nice little oral exam with your sword.
You're not my dentist.
After Cyrdan, we go to Dirk.
Oh boy, I'm gonna shot the bow again.
Now,
That's a dirty 20. 6 points of piercing damage.
alright. How would you like to kill it?
Oh my goodness, I just wanted to kind of puke onto Cyrdan when I kill it.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Or am I?
No,
No,
you
I-
said it. It came out of your mouth. It's canon
Oh
now.
no! But it's an
Cyrdan,
arrow,
you
not a
watch
cannon.
as its mouth was open, crying out in pain from when you poked its tongue and inside of its mouth. And you watch as it screams out one last time as Dirk's arrow hits it in its rear, and it spits out acid on you as it
Acid?
cries one last
Oh
time
no!
for 3 points of damage
Oh no!
as it pukes up
I'm sorry.
all of its nastiness one last time onto you.
I'm sorry.
Mimics are acidic.
good.
It's great.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the more you know.
Oh,
Rainbow.
no, this is
Yeah.
terrible.
Learning lesson. Will Cyrdan remember this for a later date? We'll find out. So,
Probably not. On the next episode.
all right.
Sunday shenanigans.
Okay.
Well, we killed the shape changer, I hope.
Right.
Indeed. Its teeth and tongue are just there. The tongue's laying out on the floor. There's lots of mimic goo. It's there for you
Gross.
as a body if you wish to take it.
We'll get to that in a minute. What exactly is pouring out of these barrels?
Do you want to taste it?
I don't know, because you said it looked purplish, and that sounds weird. What
There
does it
were
smell like?
mushrooms in the beginning of the cave.
Oh, that's right. They're mushrooms. What do they use those for again? Thought they have notes.
If you take notes, the answers would be there.
Listen, I got so many different Google Docs, I don't know what half of them are.
Roll me an intelligence.
Okay. Not great. It's 11.
They be shrooms. There was green shrooms, there was red shrooms, there was purple shrooms. So those
Tucker,
were the...
didn't you take some?
I did. I have, I think, 2 of each.
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah, 2 red, 2 green, 2 purple.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna just wing it. I'm gonna just catch some on my finger and taste it.
Nice.
Constitution save. No.
Oh god.
It is the most earthy, mossy, dirt-tasting wine you've ever put in your mouth before.
Oh.
Mmm.
Oh.
It is gnomish wine.
I am searching my inventory. Oh good, I have a water skin to rinse my mouth out. It tastes like the forest. Not in a good way.
I'll pass.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I'll pass as well. We love
Okay.
Should probably make our way back to the kings.
Let's drag this thing.
Well, with the acid though, why don't we just take like a tooth and the tongue?
Or we can just tell them it's in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure
We-
they'll enjoy having something to play with, I guess. I don't know.
We need to take something so they know. I guess we could take the body. But I don't
You
want
know
any
what? Let's
more-
just go get those 2 guards.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
can affirm.
Okay.
Do you want to drag an acidic corpse along?
Maybe they have a bucket with wheels.
I don't think they would have thought of that. They would have thought of something way more difficult.
They wave to you.
Hello, yes, hi. I
We're not shape changers. We killed it.
Don't shoot us. We just murdered it. Don't know if you probably heard it.
Is that what the sound was?
Yep. It also put holes in your other barrels.
Our
Yes.
wine! Not our wine!
It was not our fault.
Okay.
Pick up your arrows, right, Dirk?
Yeah.
Okay. They kind of give you thumbs ups and like, yay, cheers. So, where is it? Where's your trophy?
It's still there.
It is in the room. You can't miss it. We actually.
Be careful when you touch it. What is that?
As you're sitting there talking to and Pog, you see something green out of the corner of your eye.
Rip an arrow out of my quiver.
All right.
I gasp.
I have no idea what that thing is.
And it's just slowly making your way towards you.
I say to him, "What is that? Why is it here?" I'm backing up.
Oh, it's just Dodd.
I'm sorry, what?
I want you to roll me a perception check.
All of it.
That's a 9. Why is all my skills poopy?
We all doing it or just
Yeah,
Sure.
do the thing.
Do a
the
thing.
I rolled a
That's good.
6.
dirty 20?
Hell
Dirty
yeah.
20.
Perception? Yeah, +6, yep.
It is a good old gelatinous cube, but for some reason it has goggles and a little metallic bow on top.
Why?
And it's just making its way towards the next hallway.
Okay. What? Mm-hmm.
Now, Toka, what are you
Oh,
going to
it's-
do? It's coming towards you.
It's gonna eat
Oof.
the thing that we killed.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It's gonna eat the evidence.
I guess.
5,
Oof.
4.
Toka, back up!
I'm just gonna back up, I guess,
Back
and
up,
like
back up.
all the way over here, and just like
I'm going to follow.
into like an open space.
Make sure I'm not stepping on anything it's leaving behind.
Oh, it is leaving a nice little trail.
Okay, I am gonna start whipping the well, I know it's a mimic. Away from the cube. Not for you.
It's just going square by square.
I'm dragging the mimic at this point.
Cleaning.
That, kids, is a dungeon Roomba.
Exactly. It is literally DOD. Your dungeon. Oh, sorry, your dirt cleaner. It's your dungeon Roomba, my dudes. And it's just cleaning everything. And once it's done, it starts making its way back. Whoa, that is not what I meant to
It's
do.
getting bigger.
And it's starting to make its way back towards you.
Okay, I love that it's animated.
And Dirk, you're in its way. Roll a dexterity save, please.
What? Oh, God. No. That's a 9.
Oh no.
You don't sound upset at all.
Oh, me? Oh no. Is that better?
No, it's worse.
It does actually get larger. And it is now has engulfed your mimic.
No, give it back.
And is also attempting to get you.
I try to rip the mimic from its gloopiness and myself away from it.
Okay. I need you to roll me a strength check as you're watching the mimic is disintegrating and just becoming
18.
absolutely nasty. You pull and you pull and you do pull it out, falling backwards onto the ground.
Good. I scramble this way. Towards the stairs.
Alright. It is programmed to go this way.
Oh my.
And as it does, you hear
What's the...
thump, 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 thump.
Neither of you even know I'm alive. What the hell?
I guess we're gonna go check to see if he's still okay. You okay
I'm
down there,
guessing-
sir?
I'm guessing I have half a mimic now.
You do. the back half is just nasty, and there's a bone sticking out of it, like
Yeah.
Among Us bone,
Great.
because you don't know like what's inside
I
of a
don't know
mimic.
the anatomy of a mimic. No, it's just a weird thing. That's gross.
Do you think we should?
Thump.
Thunk.
Thump.
What is that?
We're gonna worry about Thump, or we're gonna worry about the Kings.
You know
Which
what?
one?
Let's just worry about the kings first. I guess.
So you want to go back the way we came?
Well, yeah,
do
we
you want-
kind of have to verify. Like, look, we killed the thing. Ta-da! Dragging the mimic corpse.
Oh, you lost part of it.
Yeah, the thing ate part of it.
Oh, don't mind Dodd. As long as you stay out of his way, he's all good.
I don't like it.
We're not gonna be able to go this way.
Can't.
Those are the blades.
You got a mage hand, right?
The blades are indeed spinning.
Listen, whichever one of you is able to cast Mage Hand and hold down that little eyeball thing, I'm sure you can pull a lever with it as well.
Are you asking Toka nicely?
Please.
Toka, are you doing Mage Hand? Did we lose our half-orc?
Damn.
He's muted. He probably doesn't know it.
Oh no.
Damn, oh no!
No, okay, no. Like, I don't know what happened. Discord muted my mic, and normally I mute it within Windows, so I don't know what happened. But, yes, I cast Mage Hand.
Ta-da! Okay, now I'll put it up there. So, you have your Mage Hand, hold down the lever, and again, a minute happens, and the blades come to a screeching, grinding halt, allowing you to walk through.
Yay!
Drag the nasty, melty bit of mimic with.
Indeed.
Yum.
Yum!
Yum.
Just like the Roomba, the gelatinous
The
cube-
Doomba.
The Doomba! Oh my god, that's its new name. Doomba, yes. is canon.
Goomba.
Roomba after Doomba.
Alright. Just as the Doomba was leaving a nice green trail, this is leaving a nice, moist, red trail behind y'all.
Woof.
So,
Of acid.
oh,
It's cleaning the stone. It's fine.
alright. Dabbledob and Fibblestib are so excited and so happy. They're like, let us go to the king together. And they come up to the actual doors of their king's bedchambers. So if you want to come up this way,
Oh, the real door.
the real door. So, you hear them knock in Gnomish, saying,
How do you knock it gnomish?
"We are here, and they were successful. Come and look." You hear the sound of walking feet come towards the door, and I need you guys to make a persuasion check for Corbaz to open the door for you all.
I roll a natural 20 and get 26.
That's a nat 19 for 21.
That's a natural 1 for
Oh.
4.
Oh, alright. So, You all
I
are
think the
able.
good outweighed the bad.
Yes, the good outweighed the bad.
Yay.
You guys are able to hear the door click, and the door opens.
Dun dun dun.
And on the
dun.
other side is Korbaz waving you in. Come in, come in. Come in, come in.
I
And-
immediately walk in
Alright,
without any hesitation.
alright. At
I'm
the
gonna
it's
kind of
Dirk.
leave it by the door. Don't make a
Just
mess of the room.
Korbaz comes up and looks and is nodding and is poking it. And he cheers and claps and is quite happy. You watch as he takes out a vial that just, the smell burns as he opens it up and pours it all over Cornelia. The glue starting to slowly disappear as this just reeking clear liquid dissolves the glue, and Cornelia stands up, and the two kings hug, and they're nodding at each other, and they're nodding, and they come over and shake all three of your hands, and is quite happy that you have fixed the problem. Now, you watch the kings talk in Gnomish, and the other two gnomes that are in the room talk in Gnomish all together, and they seem to have a conversation, and Korbaz nods and goes over to a chest by the bed, and out comes a very large hat and a very large wand. And he says, "For you, to fight dragon, take out next baddie, save gnomes, save land, be heroes." Who wants to roll me an Arcana check?
Ooh.
Who's it getting handed to?
The group as a collective. So, Cyrdan's getting a hat to hold. Dabbledob is getting, Toka is getting a wand to hold, and you're still holding
Good.
the mimic. So the king's
Yep.
staying away from you.
Yep.
I got a 3 on my Arcana check.
You have
Yeah,
no
18.
idea what the stick does.
I have
Ah.
no idea.
Cyrdan, you have been handed a fantastic looking hat of wizardry. When wearing this hat, you gain the following benefits. You can use the hat as a spell-casting focus for your wizard spells. You can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Arcana or Intelligence check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell, and the action used to cast the spell is wasted. So, you have a hat of
But
wizardry.
he's a cleric.
Yes.
Yeah.
You all have been
I-
gifted this. And then
Okay.
Toka, you have a stick. Do you say in common you don't know what this is?
I do. I have absolutely no idea what this is.
Dabbledob kind of shoulders you and says, "It's a wand of pyrotechnics. This wand
Ooh.
has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and create a harmless burst of multicolored light at a point you can see up to 60 feet away. The burst of light is accompanied by crackling noise that can be heard up to 300 feet away. The light is as bright as a torch flame, but lasts only a second. So it's literally a wand of fireworks.
Ooh. This will come in handy.
So those are the 2 gifts you have been given for saving the king.
I don't know about you, Dirk. I don't really need this hat. I I'm fine with Toka having it.
Totally. Yep.
I hand the hat to Toka.
Nice. I graciously accept.
Do you put on the wizard hat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are now wearing a fancy dark blue with gold stars and moons with tassels around the rim wizard hat. It makes you look fabulous. But unfortunately, you are also not a wizard, so
Oh, okay. Dang it.
it adds to your look. You have a nice
Okay.
wizard vibe now.
Sweet.
So, my question
You
for
could
you
sell
all.
it somewhere if you want to, unless you're attached to it.
No, I'm not attached to it.
Is it
But
like a
I'll wear it
legit,
for
like-
now for the look.
Is it like
What
a
are
Merlin
you?
hat?
What are you a?
I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, yeah. I get those mixed up all the time.
So, my question for you before we close out for the evening. What do you all do from here?
What time is it?
It is 8:58, but in game, it's about 5 p.m.
Oh, goodness.
Do you ask to
Shoot.
spend the night here, or do you continue
Nice.
on?
Well,
You know what?
I would much rather. How long would it take us to walk back to town?
Yeah, it was like
A few
A
hours.
while.
It took a while to get here.
and it
I
would
guess we
take more time to walk back and then to walk to the Dwarves mining excavation.
So let me
Right.
get you a map up so you have.
So that would be kind of silly. So we're at Gnomengarde.
Yep.
And we want to get here.
So it's a few hours back to Phandalin. It's a few hours back to the Dwarven Exchange. Or to the Dwarven excavation. So,
I think it's 5 p.m.
mm-hmm.
Okay, when is sunset around here?
You have 3 or 4 hours for sunset.
So we could ride to the Dwarven excavation, potentially.
Yeah, we could.
And rest
Uh,
there.
Is that your choice for everyone?
No, I'm just voicing,
That's fine with me.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Okay. I also need one last d20 roll, please.
Is it a d20 or is it a percentile?
I need someone to roll me a d20.
Roll
I don't
a
wanna-
good old 5.
Or do we all do it?
It was just one.
Thank you, Ryan. You just made my night.
Oh no,
Let me
That's
narrate.
not good.
No.
that's not good at all.
Let me narrate for you all as we close off this evening. Your horses ride as hard as they can, carrying you over the mountains on your way to the Dwarven exchange or excavation. Your horses are riding hard. You're in a good mood. You have just completed 2 out of your 3 quests. And as the sun is setting behind you, and you can see where the Dwarven excavation should be ahead of you, you hear a roar and see 2 large, leathery white wings as
Yay.
a dragon descends upon the Dwarven excavation.
Ooh.
I don't think we're gonna get paid for that one.
Maybe not.
Frost weaving its mouth as you arrive close enough to your destination to see it under attack. And that's where we're gonna pick up next time! Woo!
Dun dun dun.
With a dragon! Yeah. So, I hope you all had fun.
It
was
is a
fun.
blast.
It was
Good
interesting.
time.
All right. You have now completed 2 out of your 3 beginner's quests, and we will be back on the 10th of October for session 4. Dwarven excavation and dragons.
Dragon.
And that
Dragons and dwarvens.
is it for this evening.
Oh boy.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for being patient with a month hiatus to get healing as much as we could. And that is it for tonight's stream. And I hope you will return with us on the 10th.
Okay,
Thank
now
you
the
all
music is
for-
making way more ominous.
You don't know what's happening, those poor dwarves.
I kind of can infer what's happening.
We'll have to find out next time on Sunday Shenanigans. Thank you for Syrinscape for giving us all these amazing sounds as we are playing and giving us the mood.
Oh yeah, so good.
We're gonna need sounds of dwarves being frozen to death.
Oh no! Here, I will.
Dwarf sickles.
I will help you.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that next time.
Indeed. All right. So we'll get to that lovely beastie
Oh no.
next time we come. All right. I hope you all have a great 2 weeks, and we'll be back on the 10th to take over Dwarven excavation and maybe a dragon. Until next time, thank you for joining us. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We're gonna die.
Bye.